Give me these little whips to wrestle. Why is that, you little took-up?
Okay, Matilda is placing Fritzy on the turnbuckle to keep him out of harm's way. Little Figi has to remember how much trouble that little fox got her into.
The referee is warning Matilda about the illegal use of the whip.
I don't know what good that's going to do. That whip is like a part of Matilda. She'll never let go of it. Well, I don't believe it. Matilda has put her whip down, and now the other girls can enter the ring.
I promise not to hurt you, because you're too little, and you're going to be my slave. You hear me?
Oh, no, it's a trick to get the two girls to fight her. Matilda is getting her whip. The referee wants Matilda to give up the whip, but she's going to do what she wants to do to who she wants to do it. Now the referee's been kicked out over the top rope. A double drop kick, but they're not effective enough on Matilda. Now they're trying to put a dent in Matilda with their headbutt.
Yuck. I'd be afraid to put my head in all that belly. It might get stuck in her fat and never come out.
Matilda lifts little Figi, and down she goes. That's a high fall to get dropped from. And now the German gives her a big splash, and little Egypt jumps on top. And the Hun feels like she's got a fly on her back. She's standing up with her on there. Little Egypt's got a good grip on Matilda's nose. Matilda shakes her off. Whoops! If little Egypt can keep up that kind of speed, she may have a chance of confusing Matilda and winning the match. She stalks her prey. Little Egypt runs to get out of the way. She trips over little Figi, but that's understandable. After all, she hasn't seen her feet in years. Little Figi's being hunted down, and now Matilda's hitting her, choking her, doing whatever she wants. Oh no, Matilda's putting all her weight on one foot, and that one foot is on top of little Figi. She turns her attention to little Egypt.
That's for me, brother!
Great flying! But Matilda has caught her like a fly in the air.
I'm afraid little Egypt should have gotten permission to fly from Matilda's airspace first, because now she's going to be grounded.
This looks like the first German hair lift in ages. Little Figi's trying to get her off of little Egypt. Now look at Matilda. She's palming both their heads like basketballs.
At this moment, I'd say she has more brains in her hand than in her head.
When Matilda gets going, there's no stopping her. Listen to that crowd. They hate Matilda, but that's okay with her because she hates them right back. You know, Sir Miles, I think sometimes that if we all showed Matilda some love and kindness, she'd become a nice person.
You've got to be kidding.
Uh-oh. Matilda is setting something up here. There's only one reason to lay these two girls side by side next to each other. And that's... Oh, no, she's climbing up onto the lowest rope, getting ready for the final countdown, and splash! The two girls roll out of the way just in the nick of time. And now Matilda is laying there almost unconscious from the shock of all that weight. And what do you know? Little Egypt and little Figi just happen to have a net on hand to assist this beached whale. Matilda's whip, and she looks like she intends to use it. Now both girls stand on their catch to celebrate. Now that they've got her trapped in the net, little Figi and little Egypt say, let's have some fun. And they're throwing little Fritzy. I think this looks like a game of cat and mouse.
Whoops, the cat is back, so the mice better scat.
Not before a good game of monkey in the middle.
I have a feeling when this is over, fur will fly, and I don't mean Fritz's.
Now Matilda's got her Fritzy back. She's handling both of her opponents without too much effort. She gives her fox to Aunt Kitty for safekeeping. Grabs little Egypt. Ooh, smack right on the head. Now Matilda's taking both little Egypt and little Figi to the center of the ring. And she's giving them the big squeeze as hard as she can. And believe me, Sir Miles, Matilda the Hun knows a lot about squeezing.
What makes you say that, Susie?
Have you ever seen her in a pair of jeans before? I looked on the designer label on her jeans, and they read, wide load.
But tell me, Susie, why is Matilda standing there and shaking the girls like that?
Come on, Sir Miles. Are you telling me you don't know that Matilda is a physical fitness freak?
She is?
Sure. In terms of having a good body, Matilda is a freak. Matilda's not going to be happy till she's totally embarrassed little Egypt and little Figi for what they did to her. I'm afraid that Matilda is becoming overly sensitive about her weight.
I find it hard to believe that she could be sensitive about anything.
Oh, I know she's very out of shape, but underneath all that blubber beats the heart of a hippo.
Oh, my, little Egypt is certainly taking a beating.
Well, she knew she'd have a tough fight when she got into the ring.
Yes, I know. Just trying to fit in there with Matilda is a real challenge.
Oh, can you imagine being underneath all that weight?
I'm afraid she wants to grind her into sand.
Matilda really wants little Egypt out of action. I think she's got a plan for both of them, but I don't think I want to know. Now Matilda's got little Figi. You know her sister's out there watching somewhere. So remember, whatever Matilda does here, she'll have to answer sometime in the future to Big Figi. But right now, little Figi is on her own.
It looks like Matilda is setting these girls up for a double pin. This is what makes Matilda the cruelest wrestler in Glow. For her, mental torture is as important as physical punishment.
And there's the big crush. Little Figi and little Egypt are caught under Matilda's avalanche. Now, isn't this ridiculous? Why doesn't she just finish the match? I'll tell you why. Because this is Matilda's idea of a good time. Look at her standing there. Poor Figi and little Egypt. Can you imagine what pain they're going through? All for Matilda's entertainment. Well, it looks like she's had enough. I tell you, Sir Miles, I can hardly wait till the next loser leaves Glow match.